Blitzers, welcome back to the channel. Well, by now you've probably heard about the turd MK1, the turtle MK1, and if you read the title of my disclaimer here, I'm actually just joking. The turtle MK1 has been out for a couple of days now. I made the mistake of buying it myself on Friday. I had a lot of gold and figured this would be a good use. I commend Wargaming for putting it in gold crates, not cash crates. I wouldn't have bought it if it was in cash crates. So there's something. I have a couple of games. First, I warn you, is a loss, and the second is actually a decent game and a win. This tank's just not good, and I think if you watch Meadsy's or the reviews by Droodles even, they get it right. This, although Meadsy actually kind of comes around to the tank, I do not. I've played 5 games with it, and it is no good compared to what's available. It's not a terrible tank. There are just better options out there, and Tier 8 has excellent TDs. I've been meaning to do a review of the SU-30 130 versus some of the other tanks in the tier. Can't think of which other ones I'm comparing to. The Scorpion, of course. Yes, Scorpion. So those are both awesome, fantastic. And you see me pounding tanks here. Well, I'm not spotted. And the camo for this is fine. It's nothing special. It's nothing terrible. And I'm unspotted there doing some damage. The nice thing about the tank is it's alpha. It's got much better alpha. And the AT-15 does suck because you're slow and the alpha, and you put damage out very, very slowly. The difference, though, the AT-15 is you have nearly 4,000 DPM, which is not what you need in a tank like this. And here I am encountering a T-32, which has got terrible pen, one of the worst pen cannons in the tier, and watch him just annihilate my tank. Now, I'm out in the open. I didn't think I'd get caught off guard here, and I'm trying to work it. So I'm like, hey, this cannon's got pretty good HE. No, it doesn't. Let me do some damage to him, and I am doing nothing. Look at the HE. I'm just trying to break his track, which I do there, 41 damage. It's because the cannon's, I don't know, I think it's supposed to be 120 millimeters. It is, I don't know what the hell it is, but it sucks, and it does nothing. And worst of all, watch this T-32 just tear me apart. Now, okay, I didn't get any damage for the drive wheel. Thought I should, but I'm just bleeding like crazy, and I'll show you in a second. The problem is the armor is just an atrocious. This is, as Droodles I think said, or somebody, this is supposed to be an armor tank. It's not. I mean, it's just the armor. It's just terrible. I think this was one of my first games with it. I thought it would withstand at least one shot from a T-32 from the front. I was angling. I was doing this. I was doing that. And I think you'll see it here, and I'll show it at the end as well. The tank just doesn't bounce a thing. Now, this game, it was a loss no matter what. T-54 on our team was over there AFK or had lag issues. So there was really no hope here. This thing has -10 gun depression. I will tell you, I've been in a hole back here with the AT-15 before, and I've destroyed a lot of tanks doing this because you have -10. So does the T-32, of course, but still. And the T-32 just, and again, I get a shot at him, just plugs me like it was nothing. It looks like he was using Pramo, maybe not. But look at my lower plate, and look at the strip up top. It's just a joke. Now, let's do a quick armor comparison between the Turtle and the AT-15. All right, this is pretty straightforward. First of all, there have been complaints about the roof. Those complaints are very valid. The roof of the MK1, the Turtle, is only 40 millimeters. If you look at the roof of the AT-15, it's also only 40 millimeters, but you can see all the angles in it. I'd say both of their roofs kind of suck, but nothing special for either one. The big difference, I'd say the AT-15 is higher, so it's going to be very hard to hit the roof. And then on the front end, yes, the effective armor is around 240 on this, but you see even the soft spots of the AT-15 are that. And then the flat spots on the AT-15 are much higher. The lower plate's much higher. It does have the big nubbin on the top, but this is the key problem. It's this one line up top on the MK1 that even if you're fully hauled down because of the angle, it's so easily pennable, and then the lower plate, so easily pennable. This tank's armor just sucks. It is no good. And the AT-15's armor, I don't love it, to be honest, but it's a lot better than this tank, for sure. All right, now, if you want to see a win in this tank, I had a tune from Def A here in Middleburg, and don't worry, I will speed up my crawling up. I will say, by the way, as I rail against this tank, the mobility and speed altogether is much better than the AT-15. And it's better than the Badger, from what I can remember of the Badger, which I don't like it, don't play it. In particular, what I like about is the traverse speed. It has decent traverse. And it's not terribly slow. I would have no problem playing this speed-wise. My problem is just the armor. And the cannon, the dispersion is a joke. Now, I was talking about the roof a second ago, and I will show you what happens with this roof. You can be overmatched so easily by big cannons like the ISU 152 Brutus Bentley from SR-71 was on the other side. And there he is, pops me in the roof. Looks like APCR. Or excuse me, probably just AP there. Right, nice little hole in my roof. Makes for a fun game. So let's talk more about the game than the tank. I mean, the tank is a tank. It's got decent side armor, by the way. I don't know. That's about it. It is kind of right now a 7-on-6. This game got really out of hand, but it's traditional Middleburg up top battle. I chose to push to the right here, seeing the IS-3 was flanking. I was actually planning on just using what I thought this thing's armor was to hold off this IS-3 so that he would not get around. And also because when you have my good gun depression, this little hill is perfect. This guy was clearly not good. I just don't know what he was doing. I got a miracle bounce as well, and I shot too low there and hit his tracks only, did not get the body. But I was able, you can see, I mean, the tank, it's got DPM. I mean, it's got 3,000, 2,900 DPM or such. And it's got good pen, so you don't need to use to Cali. So, you know, it does that fine. But, you know, it takes the IS-3 out pretty well. There is a 252U. Now, this became more of a problem, and I made a mistake there going too far to the left on that hill. Couldn't get my gun down. I do love the gun traverse on both this and the AT-15. Again, it's not something unique to the tank. By the way, in that position right there, because of the slope of my top hatch, or top front, I absolutely cannot poke out. I would just get penned immediately by the 252U. It's 170 millimeters of armor. The 252U pen is about 230 or 235 or something, so it's an automatic pen. So I had to stay back. The 252U goes after. There's a heck of a shot there. So he is going after. It's 3-on-1 right now. I'm with the Progetto from Def A. He quickly, the 252U quickly kills the T-54 lightweight. And then this was kind of a shocking thing. The Def A Progetto just jumped over. I guess he had 3 in the chamber, and then he thought he could take out the 252. I really don't know. Was kind of shocking. I was able to bounce a shot because it was angled and get a shot into the 252. The Progetto, I think, hit 1. He's using Pramo there, and he can't clear him. That was a very fortunate track shot, side shot there, and then the Progetto clears him. I actually thought we were going to lose that one. But nonetheless, don't buy the turd unless you, like me, I do hope it gets buffed. I mean, if it buffed the front armor, it could be a great tank. So Warhammer Gaming hopefully will do that, although who knows. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.